Good day, grade 10 students! Have you tried stating a fact in your writing? How about expressing your opinion? Or have you tried proving your point? That's great! The writer's blood is instilled in you. We are all surrounded with ideas. Whenever we read a book, we read a lot of information, probably explanations of how things work. Whenever we read newspapers, we see facts. We see varying ideas supported with proofs. When you see scientific papers, you can read about scientific problems and their solutions about it. Those written pieces expose information, and that's the rule on exposition. When you expose, you explain. Behind a good writing is a good writer. Good writers are able to fully express themselves with words. But with so much flowing through the chambers in your mind, it is not easy to concisely find just the right words to express yourself, your idea, and your emotions. As you ink your paper with your thoughts, you are already expressing yourself and ideas sealed in the paper. Good writers are able to fully express themselves with words. But in order for you to be good, you should learn to know the basics. One thing that we shall learn today is all about writing an expository text. This is Ma'am Sheila Pagulayan of Villa Concepcion High School, Bacolod Extension, and today we shall be dealing with writing exposition on certain issue. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to identify language features and structures of an exposition, have an awareness on the significance of exposition, and write an exposition inspired by the current issues experienced by students. Before we start, get your module, grab your pen and notebook, go to a comfortable place, and prepare yourself to listen to the lesson for today. I hope you are now ready for the lesson. Expository writing is a type of writing that aims to inform, explain, or describe. It is common to journalism as well as to other professions in which informative, simple, and clear language is required. Expository writing should be devoid of emotion or opinion. It means that your emotions in writing should be set aside in order for you to inform your readers in an instructive and a simple manner. Expository writing can be very challenging because you must give an accurate accounting to the reader who expects to learn something from your write-ups or your essay. Just like any writing, there is a process in developing an expository essay. So how do we write an expository essay? Step 1. Select a topic. Remember that the information is intended to instruct, so you must keep your emotions out of the writing process. In line with this, it might be a good idea to choose a topic for which you have no intense feelings. Just be sure that the topic is also narrow enough to be manageable within the framework of an expository piece of writing. Step 2. Determine how do you want to write it. This will boil down on the different types of expository writing. There are 5 main types of expository essays. First is the descriptive essay. This is an essay in which the writer is asked to describe something. The writer's goal is to create a vivid reading experience or to show instead of tell. Descriptive writing usually appeals to the 5 senses: the sense of taste, touch, smell, hearing, and sight. In a descriptive essay, you can describe a place you love to spend time in, describe an object that has sentimental value for you, and describe the experience of a soldier in the trenches of World War I. Next is the process essay. The purpose of this essay is to teach the reader about the learning process. These essays are often written in chronological order or to show step-by-step processes. Examples of these essays teach you how to build a car, how to edit a paper, or how to cook your favorite Filipino delicacy. Another is the comparison essay. As the name suggests, in a comparison essay, you can compare ideas, people, different times in history, or any 2 items that are related in some way. You can focus on the similarities between the two items, on the differences, or on both the similarities and the differences. For example, in comparison and contrast essay, you can examine how the economies of Spain and China are similar, and explain the similarities and differences of how China and America fight COVID-19. Next is the cause and effect essay. Cause and effect essays are concerned with why and how things happen and what happens as a result. For example, in cause and effect essay, you can discuss the causes and effects of global warming and discuss the cause and effect of COVID-19 in the global economy. Lastly, we have the problem or solution essay. In this essay, we have a problem and we are looking for solutions. The essay is broken down into a brief introduction to the problem and filled with content about solutions. For example, we have the topic about global warming. What kinds of laws or policies should the government pass that will address climate change? Another, we have environmental pollution. What should the government do about pollution? How should it be involved in long-term protections? That will be answered through problem or solution essay. Now, if you have already determined how do you want to write your essay, you are now ready for step 3. Determine your thesis statement. But what is a thesis statement? A thesis statement is one sentence that expresses the main idea of a research paper or essay, such as an expository essay or argumentative essay. It makes a claim directly answering a question. It does not need to be complicated to be effective. In fact, many thesis statements are exceptional because they are simple and direct to the point. Remember, a thesis statement is not an expression of an opinion or position on a subject. It does not make outrageous claims or set the stage for an argument. It is an idea that can be supported with facts. For the writer, the best thing about an effective thesis statement is that the body and conclusion of the expository essay will be easier to develop. It will drive the essay, and the information will flow naturally from it. Let's take a look at this example. Let's say that our topic is about bullying. Now, how will we write a good thesis statement? As what was mentioned a while ago, a good thesis statement is simple and direct to the point. It will drive the essay, and through this, we can easily develop a body and conclusion. Here is the thesis statement. Bullying is a common problem in public schools. This particular statement is simple. It expresses the main idea, which focuses on bullying that is a problem in public school. It is comprehensive yet concise. Now, your step 4 is checking the structure of your essay. Your topic sentence should be included in your introductory paragraph. You can make your introduction by stating what is bullying and state the thesis statement afterwards, as in, bullying is the act of terrorizing, harassing, persecuting, or intimidating another individual. It is one of the most significant problems connected to the sphere of education. It has become a pervasive problem in the public schools. Now, after determining the thesis statement and writing your introduction, you are now asked to write the supporting evidences that you need in proving how has bullying became a pervasive problem in public schools. In doing that, you should use a broad range of resources including the internet, academic research, statistics, recently published books on the subject, and even news or magazine clippings if they include relevant information. So in your second paragraph, Write about the bullying statistics in a particular place, the impact of bullying on attendance figures, or the impact of bullying on absentee figures. In this way, you can provide support to your claim that bullying is really a problem in public schools. It goes this way. Research shows that nearly 25% of students in American public schools are bullied on a daily basis, which leads to absentee rates of 20% or higher, a significant number that impacts a student's academic progress. After writing your second paragraph, let's have the third paragraph. Your third paragraph focuses on your second point. What are the characteristics of a bully and how does it become a problem for the school? Let's check this out. Common characteristics of children that bully include aggressiveness, anger, and lack of self-control. Bullies most often possess either a manipulative and reserved or an expressive and active type of personality. They are concerned about their own interests, finding it difficult to see circumstances from the perspective of other people surrounding them. They manifest a desire to gain power over others and use force, abuse, or manipulation to get what they want from others. Now, let's go to the fourth paragraph. The fourth paragraph consists of the characteristics of the bullied. Putting this should strengthen your claim that bullying is really a problem, most especially to the victims. It goes this way. Conversely, the child prone to being bullied may be smaller in size and have a poor sense of self-esteem. According to recent research, regular headaches, stomach aches, panic attacks, and periods of increased anxiety, eating and sleeping disorders, and most disturbing depression are among the typical health issues that bullied students experience. The tendency to suffer from depression and anxiety is also high, which results to poor grades, low level of participation in school activities, and skipping classes. Do you get it? Now, let's go to the fifth paragraph, which is the conclusion. Your conclusion should include bullying interventions. It should restate the main ideas and should give a concluding statement. Check this out. As what was mentioned, bullying negatively affects both the bully and the victim. There are a variety of interventions that can help to rein in bullying in public schools, beginning with a proactive, no-nonsense approach to ending bullying. Schools and parents must be vigilant in the prevention and arrest of bullying. No child deserves to be oppressed by classmates. Schools need to be a bully-free zone. The final paragraph has done what is expected. It reiterated the thesis statement and summarized the three supporting topic statements. Then, it ended with a conclusion that wrapped up and emphasized the purpose of the expository essay. Here is the complete expository essay. I hope you get how to write an expository essay. What we did is a structure of how expository text works. It is still up to you on how you want to change or modify your write-ups depending on the message you want to relay. Remember, writing is like creating a work of art with words. If you have ever watched an artist's work, you see they take their time developing the piece. They add something in one place, then step back and ruminate on how that moves the work of art forward to completion. The same is true for writing. You are developing a piece of work that you will want others to enjoy. So you add, subtract, change, and shape your ideas until they reflect what you want to say. When you write, you express. When you expose your ideas, you explain. Writing has been a part of our lives and it plays a major role in our functions as human beings. That's why, make it a habit and a passion to write because through writing, You can do anything. This is Ma'am Sheila. Thank you and goodbye everyone!